These days, I spend most of my time just wandering about in public lobbies looking for content that I can make for my channels. And you can see what's going on right now. There's a UFO invasion. It's been delivered in 4 stages, and this is stage 4, with the alien spaceships now appearing above all of the major landmarks in the city, usually sometime between 7 p.m. and midnight. In game time, you will notice that the sky turns orange or pink, and then a thunderstorm occurs, and you will find yourself face to face with lots of alien spaceships. Now, I was flying around in the city centre here looking for the spaceships to appear, but I think you need to leave the city, and that usually means heading over the Vinewood sign, then turn around and come back again, and you'll see alien spaceships all over the map. Not just in the city, they're all over the place, above the mountains and things like that, with their laser beams and their sort of hovering, usually looking for, I mean, it looks a bit like Independence Day, War of the Worlds, stuff like that, where it seems like maybe they're trying to get a signal from something or beam something up. It's very cool. I want to discuss a theory that I have which relates directly to the next DLC update, which we can expect probably around December, probably about a month's time. We'll start to see evidence of this DLC coming. Now, there's been a few Easter eggs given away and some clues delivered by Rockstar in their own newswire about the potential for us to have another DJ update, or the After Hours Mark II. Now, I've had a theory on this for some time. I'm going to discuss it with you here. Remember, this is just speculation, and I don't mind doing a bit of speculation because there's no harm in that. I think, being a GTA player that's played the game for a long time, you kind of understand and you get familiar with the way that Rockstar are doing things, right? We had the music locker turn up just before the Tuners DLC. Maybe that was a way just to introduce some new DJs into the game. But when that happened, I thought they've missed an opportunity here. We could buy this as a business, and DJ Dave is involved in it. There are promotional, the DJs are very much like the existing nightclub. And I understand that the existing nightclub itself has its own entity, and of course there's the warehouse underneath it, so there's a whole thing going on there. Not easy to sort of attach something to that. However, it does surprise me that they introduced a brand new venue, which is very similar, really. There's not much difference to it. You go into that bit, there's nothing you can do except listen to the music. Of course, that's how you start your Cayo Perico heist, and that was a nice way of getting people to go into the music locker, presumably because they are promoting the DJs that they've paid for, or that they're bringing into the game, such as Palms Tracks and Moody Man. Now, my theory is that we should be able to use that music locker as a business that you can own. So maybe Miguel Madrazo, or whoever it is that owns that business, needs to sell it on. I'm not sure if it's run or owned by the Diamond Casino, because I think Tom Connors has something to do with it. But I think that may play a part in the next DLC. I've heard whispers and rumours that Dr. Dre is supposed to be releasing music for the next DLC update, which is coming out, and that could mean anything. That could mean he's just going to appear as a DJ whatsoever. Didn't it seem a bit weird that he was dropped into the trailer or the very first scope out without having a bigger role than that? It seemed a bit strange. That to me screamed of a teaser. So I believe that we may see Dr. Dre come in as a main character, a bit like Moody Man, someone you can interact with, like some of the other DJs in the After Hours update that you have with your nightclub. I don't believe that they're really going to allow us to add things on to our existing nightclub, because, as I say, I think that business itself operates in its own way and has its own entity, and with all of the MC and stuff like that. But I do think they could do something very similar, and it would be a very easy way for them. And they do this. They did it with the Diamond Casino. They introduced the Diamond Casino, then they just basically Diamond Casino Mark II. It's how Rockstar work. They create something, and then they just use the framework for that to add in new things. It's an easy way for them to create a DLC. So that is what I think might happen. Either we'll see the actual nightclub itself, we'll be able to extend it and enhance it, or the music locker, it will become a venue that you can purchase as part of your after hours little network that you can purchase. So let me know what you think about this theory. This is something I've been thinking about for some time. We will soon find out if I am right or I am wrong. Usually just before Christmas the DLC drops, and we'll all be able to have a look at it, and we'll probably get a trailer probably in the next few weeks. So let's see if I'm right.